Hello and welcome. I'm Jack Bergstrom, coach, speaker, and author of the upcoming book, Mastering the Art of Business by Referral. Each of these little videos is designed to give you either a piece of information you can do more research on or something you can immediately use to start to add more referral business to your business. Today I want to talk about rapport. Lots of definitions out there for rapport. I'm just going to call it a deep connection with someone else. When you're in rapport with someone, it almost feels like you can read their thoughts. You move in unison, you talk at a similar pace. It's a really interesting place, and good friends just automatically fall into a place of being in deep rapport. And I just thought rapport was something you either had or you didn't have with someone, until I started studying it as part of my neuro-linguistic training program years ago. I had no idea that you could consciously set out to become better at establishing rapport, which you can. Imagine if you could just meet someone and almost immediately you'd understand how they ran their internal world, how they made decisions, and more importantly, how you could talk and move in such a way that they just automatically felt connected to you at a deeper level than they would have otherwise. Do you think they'd be more likely to reach that place of know you, like you, and trust you? Yeah, they absolutely will. I can remember a time when I first started studying rapport that I started breathing at the same pace as the speaker in the front of the room. Just breathing. They could just barely, how could they even consciously be aware of that? And I started moving my body slightly in similar ways. I started using some of the basics of rapport that I'm going to be teaching in my book. At the end of that speech, they made their way from the front of the room, through all the other people in the room, to the back of the room, to me. And they said, you know, do I know you from someplace? I swear I've met you before, that I know you. Now, that might have just been an accident, right? It could have just happened. But as I've used rapport techniques throughout the years, and mind you, rapport can be used, it's one of those arts that can be used for the forces of good and the forces of evil. But I only teach the good side of using rapport. But rapport is an amazing skill, and it can be learned fairly quickly, and something you can just, once you get it to a certain level where you're happy enough with the results, you just leave it alone. Say, you know, that's good enough. But I'm going to encourage you to go think about rapport. There's some great books on it. There's a lot of great trainings. I will include material on rapport in my book, and then also some bonus trainings on that as well in the bonus material that I provide for my book. But for now, just know that rapport is not a stationary thing. It is not something that just is or isn't between people. It can be studied, it can be learned, and it is a hoot when you succeed in learning it. Wishing you all the best. Jack Bergstrom, coach, speaker, author of the upcoming book, Mastering the Art of Business by Referral.